Ladies and gentlemen, put your dancing boots on. It's time for Billy Bowles Swinging Country on KSSL, a truly authentic country music radio program, bringing you the official music of Texas Western Swing and the very best in real traditional country music, Western and country gospel by today's independent artists, with lots of fiddles and steel because dang, we love the twang. And of course, now and then a good touch of the classics. Billy Bowles, winner of the coveted Academy of Western Artists Will Rogers Award for Disc Jockey of the Year 2012, inducted into the prestigious Cowtown Society of Western Music Heroes Hall of Fame, and Disc Jockey of the Year 2013, inducted into the Elite Northwest Western Swing Music Society Hall of Fame in 2014, inducted into the Texas Western Swing Hall of Fame 2015. And now, here's Billy Bowles, coming to you from 107.3, 94.1, and streaming around the world at KSSLFM.com.
Howdy do, friends, and welcome to Swingin' Country. Get you dancing right off the bat this morning. Jason Roberts and Beaumont Rag. Want to remind you, Saturday night, 2 weeks from tonight, September the 1st, Jason Roberts at the Sweetwater VFW. Have your pen and paper ready. I'll give you all the information on how to order your tickets and save some money. Let's hear him right now with Lest We Forget, Jason Roberts and the Jason Roberts Band.
Let's drink wine, have a good time. Let's act like strangers, like we just met. Dance with me, sing harmony. Let's fall in love again, lest we forget. When I first laid eyes on you, right then and knew. Over were my nights of running round. And then you gave me a chance when we shared that first dance. The two-step was how we'd go round and round. So let's drink wine and have a good time. Let's act like strangers, like we just met. Dance with me, sing harmony. Let's fall in love again, lest we forget. After staying out all night and wondering what will come with the light of day. No need to knock down and drag out and not recall what we're about. Life's too short to squander time that way. So let's drink wine just like old times. Let's not be something that we'll regret. Dance with me, sing harmony. Let's fall in love again, lest we forget. Let's fall in love again, lest we forget.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you can see multiple award-winning Jason Roberts. And when I say multiple award-winning, he has won AWA Awards, Ameripolitan Awards. He is in the Cowtown Society of Western Music Heroes Hall of Fame and also Lifetime Achievement Award winner with the Cowtown Society of Western Music. He is a Grammy Award winner, inducted into all the major halls of fame for Western Swing. Will be in Sweetwater, Texas, Saturday night, 2 weeks from tonight, September the 1st. The doors will open at 6 p.m. and dance from 8 till midnight. The VFW is located at 217 Avenger Field Road, Sweetwater, Texas. You exit 140 off of Interstate 20 and follow the signs to the Wasp Museum. Across the street, you will see the VFW Dance Hall. It is open to the public, non-smoking, family-friendly. You can call Brian Gilmore right now for your reservations at 325-260-1440. Save money by having your reservations in advance. This is certain to be a sellout. That is $20 in advance with reservations or $25 at the door. Be sure and call Brian Gilmore at 325-260-1440 right now. Get your reservations in. Well, you know, last Saturday night in Carthage, Texas, the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame induction ceremonies were held, and our good friend, the voice of the Texas Playboys since St. Patrick's Day 1958, Leon Roush, was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Also, that very same night, they chose to pass the baton, so to speak, on to Jason Roberts to hit up the Texas Playboys. Will be known as Bob Wills Texas Playboys. Jason Roberts will be the leader. Congratulations to Jason. It's shall we say, a bittersweet deal, because sad in one hand but very, very happy for Jason Roberts. Let's hear one from the voice of the Texas Playboys. This was the original Texas Playboys under the direction of Leon McCullough with Time Changes Everything.
A time when I thought of no other, and we sang our old love's refrain. Our hearts beat as one as we had our fun, but time changes everything. When you left me, my poor old heart was broken, and our romance seemed all in vain. But the dark clouds are gone and there's blue skies again, 'cause time changes everything. You can change the name of an old song, rearrange it and make it swing. I thought nothing could stop me from loving you, but time changes everything. Time has passed and I forgot you. Mother Nature does wonderful things. Well, I guess that it's true for me and for you, 'cause time changes everything. So good luck to you, may God bless you. And I can't say I won't love again. So you go your way, and now I'll go mine, 'cause time has changed everything.
Hey, among the Playboys, they call this one Bring It Back. Bring It Back Roush. Leon Roush. All righty.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Wills' music will live on forever. Thank you for all the many, many years of music, Leon Roush. I know Ken Goldsmith is a big fan of Leon Roush and Western swing music, and I want to tell you about his wonderful facility in Midland, Texas, and that's Mud Rock Recording Studio, located at 1309 West County Road 114, Midland, Texas. A truly oasis in the desert, world-class recording studio. Now, if you're looking to record, be it music recordings, full CDs, EPs, music videos, they handle it all, including publishing, marketing, and distribution. It is something you need to see to believe. You can check them out online at mudrockstudio.com. Give them a call with any questions you may have at 432-687-6837. That's 432-687-6837. Let's hear a double shot right now from Ken Goldsmith, Just for What I Am and the Master's Call.
Blue ain't just a word, Lord, it's a feeling of loneliness that I can feel right now. Love has looked at me, but tried to change me. I wish that love would take me just for what I am. Just for what I am. I want someone to love me, someone who won't expect me to be like their old memory, just for what they see, oh, just for being me. I want someone to love me, just for what I am. Cry ain't just a sound, Lord, it's a sadness that lives with me and follows me around. Love wants me to be someone I can't be. I wish that love would take me just for what I am. Just for what I am. I want someone to love me, someone who won't expect me to be like their old memory, just for what they see, oh, just for being me. I want someone to love me, just for what I am. I want someone to love me, just for what I wild and full of fire, a youth within my teens, but full of challenge and desire. I ran away from home and left my mother and my dad. I know it grieved them so to think their only boy was bad. I fell in with an outlaw band, their names were known quite well. How many times we robbed and plundered I could never tell. This kind of sinful living leads only to a fall. I learned that much and more the night I heard my master call. One night we rustled cattle, 1,000 head or so, and started them out on the trail that leads to Mexico. But a norther started blowing and lightning flashed about. I thought someone was calling me, I thought I heard a shout. Then at that moment lightning struck not 20 yards from me, and left there was a giant cross where once there was a tree. And this time I know I heard a voice so sweet and strange, a voice that came from everywhere, a voice that called my name. So frightened I was thinking of sinful deeds I'd done. I failed to see the 1,000 head of cattle start to run. The cattle they stampeded were running all around. My pony ran but stumbled, and he threw me to the ground. I felt the end was near, that death would be the price. when a mighty bolt of lightning showed the face of Jesus Christ. And I cried, oh Lord, forgive me, don't let it happen now. I want to live for you alone, oh God, these words I vow. My wicked past unfolded, I thought of wasted years, when another bolt of lightning killed 100 head of steers, and the others rushed on by me, and I was left to live. The Master had a reason, life is his to take or give. A miracle performed that night, I wasn't meant to die. The dead ones formed a barricade, at least 6 or 7 high. And right behind it there was I, afraid but safe and sound. I cried and begged for mercy, kneeling there upon the ground. A pardon I was granted, my sinful soul set free. No more to fear the angry waves upon life's stormy sea. Forgiven by the love of God, a love that will remain. I gave my life and soul the night the Savior called my name.
As many of you folks know, the oil boom is on in many parts of Texas. And because of that, there is immediate openings for CDL truck drivers in Snyder and Midland. Ken Goldsmith, the owner of Mudsmith Drilling Fluids Company, has immediate openings for CDL truck drivers that are hazmat and with their tanker endorsements. You must be at least 21 years of age, have a clean driving record and clean criminal record, be drug-free, in good physical health, dependable, and have trustworthy references. They will reward you with great pay, group health insurance, 401k savings, scheduled time off. Your compensation depends upon your experience. Apply in person at 1309 West County Road 114 in Midland, Texas, or give them a call at 432-664-6837. 432-664-6837. You know, today's show is going to have a theme of God and country. And you'll find out why here in just a little bit with my very special guest joining us in a bit, Joel and Leanne Ulmer, collectively known as 2 Country 4 Nashville. You can find their music and so many others at i2irecords.com. That's the letter I, the number 2, the letter I, i2irecords.com, including these next several artists we're about to hear from right now: Joni Harms, Kobe Carter, Craig Murphy, Bob Corley, Brad Howard, and Kathy Whitten.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light a hard-working cowboy ready to ride by cool mountain waters and pastures of green? He's out there living the American dream. There's 100-some acres his family has owned for 3 generations. Now it's his home. When he lays down at night, he knows that he is still holding on to the American dream. Up with pride, takes off his hat and thinks of all that have died and how they gave their lives so we could
There's a lot of things I ain't. I ain't the smartest guy around or the toughest guy in town. It's just the way that I was made. There may be more that I could be, but I'm proud of being me. I know the worth of an honest day. Give him the glory when I pray. That's all he asked, I do believe. 'Cause I've got people that I love, and blue skies above, and a rainbow promise made some time ago. I've got children still to raise, songs to sing and praise, for the gift of life and love that we all know. There's all of this and more I'm thankful for, dear Lord. But a grain of sand in time, a mark we make, we leave behind, if only in the hearts and minds of those we touch. 'Cause I got people that I love, blue skies above, and a rainbow promise made some time ago. I've got children still to raise, songs to sing and praise, for the gift of life and love that we all know. There's all of this and more I'm thankful for, dear Lord. There's all of this and more I'm thankful for, dear Lord.
Hey y'all, it's Kobe Carter, and you just heard one of mine right here on Swinging Country with Billy B. Heard live around the globe on KSSLFM.com, on 94.1 Lubbock, or 107.3 around the South Plains, KSSL.
I just walked down the street to the coffee shop, had to take a break. I'd been by her side for 18 hours straight. Saw a flower growing in the middle of the sidewalk, pushing up through the concrete like it was planted right there for me to see. The flashing lights, the honking horns all seemed to fade away in the shadows of that hospital at 508. I saw God today. I've been to church, I've read the book, I know He's here, but I don't look near as often as I should. Yeah, I know I should. His fingerprints are everywhere. I just slow down to stop and stare, open my eyes, and man, I swear that I saw God today. I saw a couple walking by, they were holding hands. Man, she had that glow. Yeah, I couldn't help but notice she was starting to show. I stood there for a minute, taken in the sky, lost in that sunset. A splash of amber melted into shades of red.
against the nursery glass. She's sleeping like a rock. My name on her wrist, wearing tiny pink socks. She's got my nose, she's got her mama's eyes. My brand new baby girl, she's a miracle. I saw God today.
So you thought real traditional country music no longer existed. Well, you found it today. It's right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. It's every Saturday, 10 to noon Central, at KSSLFM.com, streaming around the world and locally at 107.3 and 94.1 FM. That's KSSL. Keep swinging country.
On the news the other day, there were protesters burning the flag. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It made me fighting mad. I shout a few obscenities. What makes them act that way? Someone needs to take a stand, and somebody needs to say, a soldier gave his life, a mother lost her child, child lost their dad, fighting for that flag. He fought for your freedom, fought for your rights. You never hear him brag, fighting for that flag. It was on a Monday night before the football game. I saw a man drop to his knee while the anthem was being played. Think of all the money he makes and how he earns his pay. Fans need to take a stand, and somebody needs to say, a soldier gave his life, a mother lost her child, a child lost their dad, fighting for that flag. He fought for your freedom, fought for your rights. You never hear him brag, fighting for that flag. And when that flag is flying high, you better stand and show respect for all of those who've sacrificed. We never should forget that a soldier gave his life, a mother lost her child, a child lost their dad, fighting for that flag. He fought for your freedom, fought for your rights. You never hear him brag, fighting for that flag. He had the right to brag, fighting for that flag.
I watched them as they draped the U.S. flag on the casket of a young Marine they brought back to the States. He was killed by a terrorist in some Middle Eastern country, and everybody talked about his faith in God. He's not a fallen soldier, he's been lifted up above by a band of flying angels. He's at peace and perfect love. I can see him in that uniform, walking through the gate, greeted by salutes from those on high. He's not a fallen soldier, he's a hero in the sky. Though he's up in heaven, I felt sorry for the family, crying as they stood there by the hearse. It's so hard to understand why all this has to happen. But really our condition is worse than his. He's not a fallen soldier, he's been lifted up above by a band of flying angels. He's at peace and perfect love. I can see him in that uniform, walking through the gate, greeted by salutes from those on high. No, he's not a fallen soldier, he's a hero in the sky. His battle scars are healed, there's no more enemies to kill, and all the medals on his service coat, well, they can't compare to the streets of gold. Well, I can see him in that uniform at the throne of grace, standing at attention one more time. No, he's not a fallen soldier, he's a hero in the sky. He's a hero in the sky.
Good morning, I'm Kathy Whitten, and you are tuned in to Billy Bowles Swingin' Country on KSSL 107.3, 94.1, and KSSLFM.com. Now here's one of my songs.
Life filled with sin, I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just like a blind man, I wandered along. Worries and fears I'd claim for my own. Then like the blind man, that God gave back his sight. Praise the Lord, I saw the light, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Wander and stray, for straight is the gate and narrow's the way. Now I have traded the wrong for the right. Praise the Lord, I saw the light, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Praise the Lord, I saw the light.
On on this Tribute to God and Country episode, we started that group out with Joni Harm's American Dream, an original. Also an original from Kobe Carter, Dear Lord. Craig Murphy with I Saw God Today. Bob Corley with an original, Fighting for That Flag. He's Not a Fallen Soldier, also an original from Brad Howard and Kathy Whitten with the Hank Williams Sr. classic, I Saw the Light. You can find all of those artists and so many more at i2irecords.com if you're looking to buy the CDs or the downloads. They have so many great artists, including, besides the ones we just heard, Billy Mata, Bobby Mackey, Bobby Marquez, Chuck Cusimano, Lorraine Chavana, Letty Bragg, Christy Kalin, Kim Blakey. Jack Phillips has been added, Gina Roberts Hamilton, D.G. Overby, Tommy Hooker, Wade Benson Landry, Will Bannister, Rick and the All-Star Ramblers. The list goes on and on and on. Be sure and look for the music at i2irecords.com and let them know that you heard about it right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. They sponsor the music you love. Support them, please. Now let's hear one from the late, great Texas troubadour. Have your pen and paper ready? Let's make this Texas memorial happen. A truly patriotic tune from Ernest Tubb, followed by a very important message from Brent Adams, and another great one from Ernest Tubb.
It's America, love it or leave it.
Well, I'm getting mighty tired of seeing the hippies running wild and burning down the school and stepping on the flag. Things are getting out of hand when you read about a man that'll burn his draft card and hang around the pool room and brag. Some folks think it's okay, but I wasn't raised that way, and I won't be satisfied till I've had my say. It's America, you got no right to deceive it.
It's the best there is.
You'd better believe it.
Good men gave their lives
so we could live to see it.
It's America, love it or leave it.
Things are going mighty wrong when respect for law is gone, and it seems that everybody hates a uniform. It's kind of hard to understand when you read about a man that's talking about love, knocking the place he was born. If things don't go their way, they can always move away. That's what democracy means anyway. It's America, you got no right to deceive it.
It's the best there is.
And you better believe it.
Good men gave their lives
so we could live to see it.
It's America, love it or leave it. It's America, love it or leave it.
Country Music Hall of Fame member Ernest Tubb is one of the most legendary names in country music history. To commemorate his remarkable career, the Fans and Friends of Ernest Tubb, a nonprofit organization, is raising funds to have a life-size statue and historical marker erected in the stockyards in Fort Worth, where he often worked while writing his timeless hit, Walking the Floor Over You. The project is being spearheaded by Ernest's nephew, Glenn Douglas Tubb, who long has been a champion of his uncle's legacy. Glenn is encouraging the listeners of Billy Bowles Swingin' Country to help in the effort to make this project a reality. If you are a fan of traditional country music, we need you. To donate to the fund, contact First Tennessee Bank at 1-800-382-5465 and tell them you want to donate to the Ernest Tubb Memorial Fund. Again, that number is 1-800-382-5465 and tell them you want to donate to the Ernest Tubb Memorial Fund. For more information on the project, including details on how you can contribute, go to facebook.com and search Fans and Friends of Ernest Tubb. While you're there, be sure to like the page so you can receive the latest updates on the project. And as Ernest would say, thanks a lot.
Precious memories, unseen angels sent from from somewhere to my soul. How they linger ever near me, and the sacred past unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold. Precious Father, loving Mother, fly across the lonely years, and old home scenes of my childhood in fond memory appear. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold.
Okay, as Brent mentioned, that number for the Ernest Tubb Memorial donation to the bank there in Tennessee, 1-800-382-5465. It doesn't have to be Christmas or Easter to play gospel music, and it doesn't have to be Veterans Day, Memorial Day, or Flag Day to play patriotic music. Today's special edition, God and Country, we're going to carry on right now with some of the folks that make America great. We're going to hear one from Ron Christopher, one from Joni Harms, and one from Carolyn Johnston.
I'm an American farmer. It's a way of life a man can still be proud of, like the country we supply. Up with the sun each morning, the whole family lends a hand. We work to feed America, we live to work the land. Crops are in the field, we've planted post to post, survived the twisters, floods and droughts. But what hurt us the most are government regulations that force us off the land. It's time the American farmer finally made a stand. American farmer, don't want anyone to pay my way. American farmer, proud to work the land we call the USA. My wife was just a young girl when we first started here. Time has passed, but in my eyes she gets prettier each year. We raised our children, gave them love, we hoped they'd carry on. But if agribusiness has its way, our way of life will soon be gone. On Friday night when the work's all done, you know I can be found down the road not very far in our friendly little town, where people mean just what they say work hard, but on the seventh day, we remember there's a higher law that we all answer to. American farmer, don't want anyone to pay my way. American farmer, proud to work the land we call the USA. American farmer, don't want anyone to pay my way. American farmer, proud to work the land we call the USA. America, God shed His grace on
Thank you for tuning in this morning for Swingin' Country with Billy Bowles right here on KSSL every Saturday morning from 10 to noon.
God bless the farmers working 7 days a week. Lord knows without them we wouldn't eat. The world's on his shoulders, still proudly he stands. God bless the farmers of this land. They're already working when you start your day, planting crops and feeding stock so you can fill your plate. They're out there on a tractor through rain and the sun, putting in an honest day of work that's never done. God bless the farmers working 7 days a week. Lord knows without them we wouldn't eat. The world's on their shoulders, still proudly they stand. God bless the farmers of this land. For many generations they've proudly worked the land. They know their job's important and they do all that they can. When you gather around the table and you bow your heads to pray, as you're counting all your blessings, don't forget to say, God bless the farmers working 7 days a week. Lord knows without them we wouldn't eat. The world's on their shoulders, still proudly they stand. God bless the farmers of this land. God bless the farmers working 7 days a week. Lord knows without them we wouldn't eat. The world's on their shoulders, still proudly they stand. God bless the farmers of this land. Oh, God bless the farmers of this land.
The devil is a rustler, and many are his men who ride the plains and valleys, branding souls with death and sin. If you're a Christian cowboy, then saddle up God's word and save the soul who's headed toward the devil's herd. Swing it, to the saddle, start riding and start riding hard. Search the canyons of sin outfit do you ride for? Or you the devil's hand? Or is the Lord your foreman and the rugged cross your brand? Is hell your destination or heaven your reward? You're working for the devil or you're working for the Lord. Swing in to the saddle, start riding and start riding hard. Search the canyons of sin for the souls of men. Bring in the strays for the Lord. And when the roundup's over and payday rolls around, when all the strays are branded and when all the lost are found, we'll check our reins up yonder in valleys green and wide. But we'll never make a cowboy unless we up and ride. Swing in to the saddle, start riding and start riding hard. Search the canyons of sin for the souls of men. Bring in the strays for the Lord. Search the canyons of sin for the souls of men. Bring in the strays for the
And now, here's Billy Bowles coming to you from 107.3, 94.1, and streaming around the world at KSSLFM.com.
The American farmer Ron Christopher, great Western singer out of California. And yes, the American farmers are so important to the world, as also signified by Joni Harms with God Bless the Farmers, and Sherilyn Johnston with Christian Cowboys. Where would we be without cowboys, farmers? And this is, after all, a Christian nation, and proud to profess that right here on Billy Bowles Swinging Country. And that was brought to you by our good friends at Sundown Tire and Lube in my hometown, Sundown, Texas. They're located at 903 South Slaughter, handling any and all tire needs, be it new or used, for anything. And they will deliver, like out on the farm, the big tractor tires and so forth. They do oil changes and brake jobs and struts and wheels and brake jobs. They also have your belts, hoses, and wipers, batteries. 806-229-2222 with any questions. That's Sundown Tire and Lube, 903 South Slaughter, Sundown, Texas. Let them know you heard about it right here on Billy Bowles Swinging Country. Well, folks, we're about to world radio premiere some brand new music, and when we come back, hope to have Joel and Leanne Ulmer with us to Country for Nashville. We're going to start it out on kind of a humorous note.
Hi, folks, this is Bill Back. You're about to hear another worldwide premiere right here on Billy Bowles Swinging Country.
All right, y'all, here's number 9 song. You know it's got to be a funny one. By request, here's the church song.
Sorry, Mom.
It was a hot Sunday morning, the middle of July. The choir was a-singing in the sweet by and by, and everybody was a-swaying, sweating in the heat. We all bowed our heads down as the preacher took his seat. My sister and my brother stood next to my mother in the quiet at the close of the verse. And that's when Daddy cut the big one at the Horn Lake, Mississippi Missionary Baptist Church. My sister rolled her eyes back, my brother bit his lip. My cousin just behind us whispered, "Hey, who let it rip?" I stuck my face in my shirt sleeve. I stared down at my shoes. Lord, you could hear a pin drop as we stood there in the pew.
That means two things.
Heads were a-turning, eyes were a-burning. My mama stuck her nose in her purse. After Daddy cut the big one at the Horn Lake, Mississippi Missionary Baptist Church. He cut the big one. It was a stinker. Then he broke the silence, Lord, with a snicker. And us kids started laughing till we thought we was all gonna burst. After Daddy cut the big one at the Horn Lake, Mississippi Missionary Baptist Church. He said the devil made me do it. Mama said it was a liverwurst. And that's why Daddy cut the big one at the Horn Lake, Mississippi Missionary Baptist Church.
Well, you knew I never let you sing this without at least closing out with a nice little hymn, okay?
Yeah, I know you always
so
try
we gotta
anyway.
do it the same way here. You ready?
All right. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. In the sweet by and by, at the Horn Lake, Mississippi Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh, Lord, forgive him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the big one. And sounds like it was quite a stinker. And that was a world radio premiere from Joel and Leanne Ulmer, collectively known as...
Two Countries for Nashville.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to Swingin' Country.
That is too funny that you started our segment off with that.
Well, you know me. First of all, this is the first interview I think we've done by way of phone. Most of the time you've come in live, and we've always had so many laughs and so much fun, I just had to start it out on a fun note.
Ooh, you couldn't get much better than that. That's funny.
You didn't disappoint.
Well, y'all never disappoint either. I was surprised when I knew you were going into the studio, and I knew you were recording a new CD. However, it turned out to be something a little different than what I had expected. Because I was expecting some tunes we had talked about last time y'all were in, but I get this double set CD here, God and Country, and I got to tell you, it did not disappoint.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, we kind of had a little change of plans, and we just decided with the state of the country, we need a little bit more patriotism and a lot more gospel.
Amen to that. As a matter of fact, because of your CD, and because of the fact you're allowing me to world radio premiere from it today, I decided that I was just going to make today's program in very large part a theme show in tribute to God and Country. So thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. We're honored.
Yeah, I love that.
That's great. We're going to lend some inspiration. That's great.
Well, you know what? I picked, of course, this is Swingin' Country, so I picked some songs that I feel are great. And like you alluded to, the state of this country, and personally, I mean, I can't tell anyone what to do or how to feel or how to think or what to believe, but personally, I am completely 100% boycotting the NFL and whenever possible, all sponsors.
Yeah.
I think I'm right there with you. It's kind of ridiculous what's going on right now.
Well, there's a whole bunch of folks that are feeling exactly the same way, and I hope it really hurts them where it counts, and that they learn a lesson.
I tell you, there's a lot of difference between being political and being patriotic, and people need to learn the difference. And when the national anthem's being played and the flag's being shown, that's not the time to be political. That's the time to be patriotic and stand up for those that's giving you the freedom to do that, you know?
I said, and to also be thankful to those people who have given their life and given their time to serve our country for us. And we're right there. We're patriotic to the core.
Amen. So am I, as you well know.
Absolutely.
That's right. We know that.
Well, what's been going on? First of all, we know that you were out on cruise for, 6 months, and then you come back to land. You've been touring everywhere.
Yeah, man. We're actually touring up in Canada right now, Nova Scotia, Canada, if you can believe that.
Yes.
And fourth year to be up here. We're up here for the Hank Snow Festival. It's just an amazing life. I said, it's like we're living a dream. Just going everywhere, playing music, putting smiles on people's faces. That's what we love to do.
And you do it so well. And you keep it country, and thus your name, 2 Country 4 Nashville. Where all have you been since you got back on land? Just a quick little itinerary.
You want me to run her down?
Yeah.
Let's see. We've been to Oyster Creek, Texas. We've been to Edna, Texas. We've been to Nacogdoches, Texas. We've been to Manny, Louisiana. We've been to Ponca City, Oklahoma, Spiro, Oklahoma, up in Missouri.
Up in Ohio.
Tennessee, of course. We've been up to Lake Pennsylvania and Maryland and Delaware. And now we're up here in Canada. And we're going back down to Pennsylvania and Virginia, North Carolina, and then back home.
When does the next cruise tour start?
The next cruise starts September the 30th, and this time we'll be going out of New Orleans, and we'll be on the cruise ship until February this time.
Wow. You're really staying busy and really taking music out there to the world, and cruises seems to be kind of the new that people...
A lot of groups are doing cruises.
Yeah, a lot of them doing these cruises now. Yeah, I tell you, the people on the cruise ship, especially going out of Texas, were just hungry for real country music. And they were so happy when we got on there and were playing it. They just come up right up to us and thank us for playing the music.
Yeah,
you know,
it's pretty
really
cool
nice.
to have people come up and say thank you for playing real country music.
We're going to be getting off the ship the end of January, first part of February, and we're planning on staying down in Texas and touring some. And I think we're actually going to be able to make the AWA Awards this year. That's what we're excited about.
Great. Look forward to seeing y'all again for sure. And
right.
We'll be back in touch, if nothing else, if you're out on the ship or whatever. We'll be in touch, and we'll talk about the AWA, the jams, and whatever else, because definitely want to stay in touch with you on that. You know, nominations are being accepted right now. Just send them to working_cowboy@hotmail.com. Right now, we're gathering up those nominations for the next go-round, as a matter of fact.
All right.
Well, we're super excited. We're going to actually be on land and be able to come and attend.
Yeah, and we got this new project out too that we can submit too.
Right.
Now, while we were on the subject of cruises, it dawned on me that you're going to have a 2 Country 4 Nashville cruise coming up. I don't remember the dates, but feel free to give it a plug right now.
We are. The dates are January 6th through January 13th of 2019, and this is a special week that we've chosen to do a 2 Country for Nashville family cruise.
Yeah.
And because we don't call them fans, we call them family. And this is going to be going out of New Orleans on the Carnival Dream. And if anybody's interested, they can get on our website or our Facebook page and find out how to contact our exclusive booking agent, Roxy Lee. And she will give you prices and get you booked if you
get you put in our group so that you can get to all the extra concerts that we're going to do. And we got a lot of giveaway stuff for that too.
Lots of giveaways and lots of private events that are going to take place that week.
And give them that information, how to reach you.
You can get on our Facebook page, 2 Country 4 Nashville, or our website, 2country4nashville.com. That was the number 2 and a number 4, and we can give you all the info.
Okay, well, it's great catching up with you on those things, and we got this brand new Volume 1 and 2, God and Country, and it contains, I believe, 41 tunes, many of which you'll know and love already, great remakes, and several that are actually new and original.
That's right, and there's 41 of them because we just couldn't decide which ones to cut.
We first went in the studio to record this, and the first evening that we were in the studio, we were in there, 14 hours?
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up doing 29 songs.
Wow.
Well, that's too many for a CD, and we didn't know which ones to cut because we liked them all. So I said, well, let's just do some more and make a double album. So that's what we did.
I love the way you think.
Bringing back the double album.
And tell folks some of the songs that's on it that they're going to want to hear.
Oh, gosh. There's several Johnny Cash tunes. I Was There When It Happened, and Were You There? And Old Ragged Flag.
Ragged Flag's one of my favorites.
I've got a Mo Bandy tune on there called Americana that I just love. About what life was and what it ought to be in small towns. And got some Waylon songs on there, America, and then one he did called I Do Believe that I really love a lot. And then
there's some classic of the gospel, some of the gospel classics and hymns.
Amazing Grace, Just a Closer Walk with Thee, Peace in the Valley, How Great Thou Art. And there's just about half of it is gospel and the other half is patriotic.
God and country.
I got to tell you a funny story, Billy. My 83-year-old mother said that she absolutely loves this entire project except for the big one. I just don't know why you had to go and put that one on there.
So are you saying I didn't score any points with Grandma this morning?
That's okay, Billy. I don't either.
We had to put a little humor into it because we got to have a little humor in our lives.
Amen to that. We certainly do. You know, everybody's getting too serious about everything, and we do need some time to laugh. And we do need to reflect on what's truly important, and that's God and country. And so, like I said, this morning's going to have a whole bunch of that involved. You know, the other three that I've chosen today are not as well known, and I'm not promising, but I'm hoping I can get in Ragged Old Flag as well. So there's going to be at least 4 world radio premiered this morning, possibly 5.
That's great, Billy.
That's great. Thank you so much. We sure appreciate you supporting the independent artists playing our music like this, and from all of us out here. Thank you.
Well, you're more than welcome, and I thank you all because it's a team effort. Well, I tell you what, coming out of this visit, which particular tune would you like for me to play?
Oh, what do you think, man?
Gosh, I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, I like the song that a friend of ours, Kurt Portmeyer, wrote with a couple of his friends. We learned this song. We were going to be doing a benefit for a pet rescue, and the night before the deal, I heard Kurt playing this song, and I told Leanne, we've got to learn this song. She said, well, what's it called? We got to play tomorrow night. We can't learn a new song. I said, no, we have to. She said, what's it called? I said, well, it's called My Dog Jesus. And she said, no, we're not singing anything like that.
I said, there is no way we're going to get up in front and sing a song called My Dog Jesus.
But then I played it for you.
And I loved it.
Yeah, she said, we got to learn that. So I love that song. And a lot of people, if you like dogs or if you like Jesus, you'll love it. If you like both of them, you'll really love it.
Okay, well, we'll just do that right now then. Thank you so much, Joel and Leanne, collectively known as 2 Country 4 Nashville. We certainly appreciate your being back with us on Swingin' Country, and we hope next time you come out on land that you'll be able to make it out here to Lubbock and Slayton.
We would love it.
We plan to. Thank you too, Billy, and we look forward to getting back to Lubbock and visiting you all in person out there.
Yeah, we love it every time we get to come there. And we love Lubbock, Texas. It's a great place.
A lot of friends out here, and be sure and let them know everything. All right, folks, here it is now. My Dog Jesus.
Well, I found Jesus in the fall of 99. He was living with a Mexican in the trailer next to mine. I got down on my knees. He walked right up to me and he licked my face. And old Pablo said he likes you, so I guess that you're okay. And I said, hey, what's his name? That's my dog Jesus. Now before you get all mad, there's lots of reasons why he's got a name like that. He's a shepherd and a good one, man's best friend and then some. He loves me and forgives me no matter what I do. He's the kind of friend who'd give his life for you. That's my dog Jesus. Well, I found Jesus on my porch at 4 a.m. I couldn't stand to hear him crying, so I got up to let him in. And that's when I saw the light from the trailer next to mine burning down. And by sunrise, Shady Acres was a patch of smoking ground. And Jesus, he was nowhere to be found. 12 people searched the rubble, calling out his name, and those firemen must have thought we all were crazy. But like the rest I knew, We could have perished in those flames, and I would have too, except for Jesus saved me. Well, I found Jesus because of what that dog showed me, and I was baptized 3 days later in the church right down the street. My sins were washed away, and I was crying as I prayed, but through my tears, well, I heard that preacher saying, "Hey, who brought that dog in here?" And then old Pablo, well, he answered loud and clear, "That's my dog, Jesus." Now, before you get all mad, there's lots of reasons why he's got a name like that. He's a shepherd and a good one, man's best friend and then some. He loves me and forgives me no matter what I do. He's the kind of friend who'd give his life for you. That's my dog, Jesus. Yeah, that's my dog, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Jesus loves me, this I know.
Hey, Joel, that was us.
Hey, that was our song. And who are we?
We are Two Country for Nashville.
Thank y'all for listening to Two Country for Nashville and KSSL Radio.
Right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country.
They were both made of leather, both black and frayed and worn. I was brought up to respect them since the day that I was born. One came here from England, it's been handed down for years. The other one was ordered from a catalog at Sears. Well, when my mama read to me till I was well into my teens, and I thought all the other one was for was to hold up daddy's jeans, till I told a lie and learned it had another purpose too. Behind the shed my daddy said, "This'll hurt me more than you." 'Cause one had my daddy's name on it, the other said King James. With love they taught us lessons, but we feared them both the same. One led us to heaven, and the other led to hell. But those were the days when kids were raised with a Bible and a belt. I remember when I was 12, I stole a dime store comic book, and how Mama read where the scripture said to take back what I took. When I refused, my daddy grabbed my arm and said, "Come on." I needed more, he knew, than just Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John. Well, sometimes they made me cry, and sometimes they made me fight mad. And I'd wish I'd been raised without them, like some other children had. But now I'm grown with kids of my own, and I know just how they felt. You know, it seems to me what the world still needs is a Bible and a bell. 'Cause one had my daddy's name on it, the other said King James. With love they taught us lessons, but we feared them both the same. One led us to heaven, and the other hurt like hell. But those were the days when kids were raised with a Bible and a bell. Yeah, those were the days when kids were raised with a Bible and a bell. I remember as a little boy, he seemed so big and tall. I watched him working on the farm and thought he was so strong. But never did he realize the lessons he would teach. So simple, yet so powerful, I can still hear Daddy preach. Learn to drive a tractor, learn to drive a nail, change your tire and change your oil, and always say your prayers. Love your neighbors, respect your elders, and treat your woman well. Oh, lessons learned from watching Daddy save this man from hell. We'd argue and we'd fight throughout my teenage years, you see. I put that man through so much pain, more than he deserved from me. Yet never did he leave me. He led me further still. He knew I hadn't learned enough life's lessons he would drill. He'd say, learn to drive a tractor, learn to drive a nail, change your tire and change your oil, and always say your prayers. Love your neighbors, respect your elders, and treat your woman well. Oh, lessons learned from watching Daddy save this man from hell. And even though I'm grown now, like him I'll never be, but ever thankful and ever grateful I will always be. Oh, I promise to remember, teach my boys someday how simply watching Daddy save myself from me. He'd always say, learn to drive a tractor, learn to drive a nail, change your tire and change your oil, and always say your prayers. Love your neighbors, respect your elders, and treat your woman well. Oh, lessons learned from watching Daddy save this man from hell. Yeah, he'd say, learn to drive a tractor, learn to drive a nail, change your tire and change your oil, change your underwear.
Oh, Mama said that.
Love your neighbors, respect your elders, and treat your woman well. Oh, lessons learned from watching Daddy save this man from hell. Yeah, lessons learned from watching Daddy save this man from hell.
Well, thank you once again, Joel and Leanne, for joining me on Swinging Country today. What a great new CD, God and Country. It'll soon be available too, I'm sure, at i2irecords.com, along with her other great music. We started that out with My Dog Jesus. I really like that one. It is a cool story. Watching Daddy, a Bible, and a belt. Folks, get a hold of that CD. You are gonna love it, I promise you. By the way, friends, that was brought to you by our good friends at Triple J Chop House, 1807 Buddy Holly Avenue, Lubbock, right across from the Cactus Theater. You know, Triple J Chop House, I noticed on Facebook, was host to Ted Cruz the other night, and a campaign stop. Looked like a great crowd, and that's super cool to see. You know, Triple J Chop House is a wonderful place for any kind of a meeting, any kind of a party, just a romantic dinner. and so very common for everyone to go eat there, then go to a show at the Cactus and what have you. It's just a great place to eat, congregate, meet with friends, have a drink, a great meal. 1807 Buddy Holly Avenue. Dang good food, well-crafted beer is their slogan. Again, that's 1807 Buddy Holly Avenue, Lubbock, Texas. If you've got any questions or need reservations, you call 806-771-6555. Make sure and let them know that you heard about them right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. When you come to Lubbock, Texas, it is a must-stop destination for you. Whether you're hungry or thirsty, 1807 Buddy Holly Avenue, Lubbock, Texas, Triple J Chop House. Now we're about to hear from my friend Mike Day, one Academy of Western Artist radio station of the year a few years back, KTNK, Lompoc, California, with an original. We're going to hear from our friend Larry M. Clark, also with an original, Jerry Brownlow from right here at KSSL Morning Show, and Leslie Tom, and also another one from Two Country for Nashville, the great Johnny Cash tune, Ragged Old Flag. I tell you what, they do it justice. Enjoy, folks.
Have you seen my Jesus today? Have you stopped to help a stranger on his way? Jesus said, if you show kindness unto the least of mine, you have also shown it unto me. On a hot and dusty road, far away and long ago, a man traveled down to Jericho, was set upon by thieves who beat him to his knees and left him there for dead along the road. Have you seen my Jesus today? Have you stopped to help a stranger on his way? Jesus said, if you show kindness unto the least of mine, you have also shown it unto me. Then he passed the beaten man till a good Samaritan came along and bandaged his wounds. Then he took him to the inn, told the keeper, take him in, what he owes, and I come back, I will repay. Have you seen my Jesus today? Have you stopped to help a stranger on his way? Jesus said, if you show kindness unto the least of mine, you have also shown it unto me. You have also shown it unto me.
Friends, you're listening to Billy Bowles Swingin' Country every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. That's at 107.3, 94.1, and streaming around the entire world at KSSLFM.com. Thank you for listening.
My ancestor lineage goes back to Jamestown. Some fought Native Americans
for the British crown. Others joined with Washington to fight the British king. A few with Andrew Jackson went down to New Orleans. At Gettysburg, the Bulge, and Guadalcanal, Iwo Jima, Saigon, Middle East, et al. You'll find my people, some even still there. When I see those places, I always say a prayer. Ain't got a redneck, got a red, white, and blue neck. And if you don't like it, you can go straight to hell. I'm not left, I'm not right. When it comes to my country's fight, I'm proud to have been there in it as well. I have the highest respect for the loss of those who went. They're the true heroes. They deserve the monuments. Ain't got a redneck, got a red, white, and blue neck. And if you don't like it, you can go straight to hell. I'm not left, I'm not right. When it comes to my country's fight, I'm proud to have been there in it as well. I'm proud to have been there in it as well. God bless all our military people, and God bless America.
I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. The 10 Commandments tell me what to do. The 12 disciples are my road signs, and Jesus will take me safely through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. The children of Israel used it too. They crossed the Red Sea of destruction, for God was there to see them through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. My last stop is heaven some sweet day.
Hello, I'm Jerry Brownlow, and you're listening to KSSL FM with Billy Bowles and Swingin' Country.
Hit the ground running in 43. Drove a tank through Normandy, fighting for his country, no guarantees. didn't think twice. Buried a friend in the cold hard ground. The cry of death is a lonesome sound. 21 guns ringing out. He didn't think twice. Did his time for Uncle Sam. Came back a different man. Even his family didn't understand why he didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Got a job in his hometown, sun up till sundown. 50 years, then they shut him down. He didn't think twice. His wife died at 93. Some say he never grieved. Took some pills and went to sleep. He didn't think twice.
Did his time for Uncle Sam. Came back a different man. Maybe God will understand why he didn't think twice.
Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. A ghost in his dresser drawer,
a purple heart that he never wore. He didn't think twice.
Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice.
Never shed, hearts left unsaid, nightmares in his head.
He didn't think twice.
Tears he never shed, hearts left unsaid,
nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice.
I walked through a county courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down." He said, "No, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your old flagpole has leaned a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat," and I sat down. "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag." You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching it and writing, "Say, can you see?" And it got a bad rip in New Orleans with Packingham and Jackson tugging at its seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo beside the Texas flag, but she waved on though. She got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville, and she got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee and Beauregard and Bragg, and the south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea, Vietnam. She went where she was sent by her Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships upon the briny foam, and now they've about quit waving her back here at home. In her own good land here, she's been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied, and refused. And the government for which she stands has been scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare and she's wearing thin, but she's in good shape for the shape she's in. 'Cause she's been through the fire before, and I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning, and we take her down every night. We don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her up right. On second thought, I do like to brag, 'cause I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard Have You Seen My Jesus Today? Mike Day. Ain't Got a Redneck, Larry Clark. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap, Jerry Brownlow, and Didn't Think Twice, an original also from Leslie Tom, and Two Country for Nashville with a wonderful remake of Ragged Old Flag. And that was brought to you by Kylito Salsa Company, spelled Kylitos. The only name you need to know when you're shopping for salsa, because they got something for everybody, and it is awesome. It's available in gentle, original, hot, scorching habanero, roasted, chunky garlic, medium and hot, and they have a queso in the refrigerated section because it's real food, and silver tucks and black tucks in all your major Texas supermarkets. The salsas are also available in Walmart and Sam's Clubs in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Texas, and growing. If you are somewhere that you can't pick it up, guess what? You can order it online, Kylitos.com, Kylitos.com. Also, they have a Facebook page. Like it? Let them know you heard about them right here on Billy Bowles Swinging Country. They would appreciate that, so would we. Now, we're going to hear some songs that kind of explain how I feel about things. One from Tim Atwood, who I hope can perhaps join us next week as we premiere some songs off his wonderful new country CD. We're going to hear from Neil McCoy, Chuck Cusimano, Cowtown Opry.
I heard him say on the radio, they're gonna take the 10 Commandments from the courthouse lawn, and some others say that they have the right to burn our country's flag, and the list goes on and on. Guess I'll have to say I'm tired of all this liberality. We need the backbone to stand up and say no, but it'll have to start with me. I'll tell them that I don't agree. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. I'll tell them I believe in the Bible, and what it says is true, and I'm thankful for the ones who died for the old, red, white, and blue. And when they try and take my rights away, I'll proudly stand and tell them no, it ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. On every monument in Washington, words are inscribed of God and country, things they weren't ashamed to say. And Have you ever thought of the price we pay to defend our country's freedom? You can't take that away. Guess I'll have to say I'm tired of all this liberality. We need the backbone to stand up and say no, but it'll have to start with me. I'll tell them that I don't agree. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. I'll tell them I believe in the Bible, and what it says is true. And I'm thankful for the ones who died for the old, red, white, and blue. And when they try and take my rights away, I'll proudly stand and tell them no, it ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. And what it says is true. And I'm thankful for the ones who died for the old, red, white, and blue. When they try and take my rights away, I'll proudly stand and tell them no, it ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. It ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi everybody, I'm Tim Atwood, and when I want my country music to swing, I listen to Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. Billy Bowles, now he's a man who really knows his music.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I'll stand and place my hand upon my heart every time her anthem plays. And when I see somebody on TV take their stand on bended knee, whether it's on AstroTurf or grass, I think of those whose freedom was not free, and I say, take a knee, my ass. I'll stand up for the flag, take off my hat for old glory. Thank God I live in the home of the brave and the land of the free. I'll honor the ones who gave it all, so we're all free to go play ball. Say, I won't take a knee. From Valley Forge to Vietnam, 9/11 to Afghanistan, that star-spangled banner does yet wave. I won't forget, I owe a debt of gratitude I never can repay. Arm in arm and side by side, American heroes fought and died, and showing some respect too much to ask. I speak for those whose freedom was not free. I say, take a knee, my ass. I'll stand up for the flag, take off my hat for old glory. Thank God I live see. If only for their sake, I won't take a knee.
Howdy, folks. This is Chuck Cusimano. You're listening to Billy Bowles, Swinging Country, KSSLFM.com, streaming the world. You can catch him at 94.1 or 107.3. If you stick around just a minute, you're going to hear one of my songs.
God has a plan for each of us. The decision be His will. A better home awaits us on the far side of the hill. Fear not the tribulation or your transcending ride. Your passage has been paid for when a man named Jesus died. The far side of the hill can only be seen by those who give their life to Jesus, the ones He truly knows, the ones whose hearts are given, and by their own free will, a better home awaits us on the far side of the hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I certainly hope you've enjoyed today's special edition of God and Country. Thank you once again to Two Country for Nashville joining us. And you folks in other countries, I hope you feel the same about your country and we all share the same God. I hope everyone everywhere enjoyed the show. Thank you for listening. We love you. Till next time, may God bless you and yours. Keep swinging country, y'all. Adios.